What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I am currently chasing the best shift possible for the TL. After removing the check valve on the slave cylinder, the clutch feels so much better when shifting. Now I'm addicted. I want more. So I want to see how far I can take it. Make the TL shift super crispy and notchy. And at the end of it all, I can tell you guys which mods are worth it. In my opinion, at least. Now, I'm not saying the TL's shifting is bad at all. With the OEM setup, it actually feels pretty solid and shifts pretty great, but this is speaking for my car specifically. I got the car for only 60k miles on it a few years ago. It pretty much went through very minor wear and tear, so your mileage may vary, unintended. Clutch isn't slipping at all. Bushings haven't really deteriorated. I don't really have any bad shifting issues at all. So far, I've swapped the clutch fluid, check valve delete, weighted shift knob, and so far everything has improved the shifting experience. Now, I did already show you guys I have a billet aluminum shifter, and we'll be installing that in a later video. But in this video, we are talking about the shifter cable bushings. It's underneath the hood in the engine bay, and for factory, these are rubber and they do deteriorate over time. There are aftermarket bushings available for the TL, and I got the ones from Hybrid Racing. There are other ones from Acuity, K-Tuned, and even cheaper options out there. They're all generally made the same, made out of solid aluminum, and in theory they should last longer than OEM bushings. Sorry guys, this really isn't going to be an install video. It'll be more of a review, and I'll let you guys know if it's even worth it or not. This process can be applied towards the TLs, TSXs, RSXs, Civics, and Accords also, since the shifter cables are generally built the same way. Install process is pretty easy. Remove the intake box and battery if necessary, and then you should have more easy access. Remove the cotter pin. Remove the bushing with a flathead screwdriver. Install the new bushings with the supplied hardware, and that's pretty much it. In my case, I already have a cold air intake installed, so installation was fairly easy for me. I really didn't have to remove anything, but I did struggle a bit, and it's only because it's a little cramped in that area. I just installed it yesterday, but I still haven't driven the car yet. So before we go on a test drive, let's go outside and check it out real quick. All right, taking a look at the engine bay. Right here, here's the battery, cold air intake. And it's really difficult to film because it's like right in there, but I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to get it. There it is. There's one of them. This is the bigger one, and the smaller one is right next to it right there. I took the battery out, the cold air intake out, this little, I don't know, like harness right here. You have to remove all of that just to get inside there. Put a picture up of it installed. I just put my phone right in there and took a picture. What I did was, if you guys have the same setup where it's a cold air intake, you just reach around just like that. The whole time I was working was literally just like this. My other arm would be around here. So it is possible to do it without removing anything if you guys already have a cold air intake. And like I said, sorry I didn't record anything. It is really tough to record in a little tight area like this, especially when you don't have the battery out, the piping right here out. Take out the bushing, install the new one, insert the cotter pin and the hardware, and that's pretty much it, guys. So one quick note, guys, I did remove the weighted shift knob that I did have originally. This shifter right here is from Pastor JDM. It weighs slightly more than OEM, but with this I'll be able to give a better representation on what you guys should feel and expect when doing this mod. Let me go through the gears real quick and see if we feel anything different. It is a little bit more smoother going from first to second, second to third, fourth. It is a little crispier. Yeah, I definitely feel it. It is a little bit crispier. Wow. Okay. All right, let's head out. Well, good to know that it went in reverse. Sorry guys, I'm not used to driving and talking, so hopefully I can explain to you guys a little bit better on like how it feels. Just rolling through the gears really quick. It actually feels really good. Going in neutral and going into gear feels a little bit more firm and crisp. With the weighted shift knob, you do have to put in a little bit more force, but you know you're in gear. I do want to try the bang gears with the mod just to see how it feels. No cars? Alright, here we go. Ooh, okay. Yo, that actually feels really good. It's literally what it advertised. It's crisp and a little bit more notchy. It feels a little different, nothing too dramatic. Casual shifting like right now, it feels pretty solid. Definitely didn't get worse. I definitely feel that it's a little bit more firm when going from neutral into gear. One thing I gotta say though is that it's definitely giving me more confidence when I'm shifting. Like I know that it's gonna go into the gear that I want to go into. The straightaway right here. Go third and fourth real quick. Alright, that feels super solid. Holy shit. Yeah. That felt good. That definitely felt good. So it does require a little bit more force to go into gear, but not in a negative way. Downshifting feels more solid, upshifting feels more solid. Unfortunately, it is a busy day out, so I'm not going to be able to like go into gear really quickly. I'm not going to be able to bang gears. So it ended up being a minor improvement. I got mine for about 50 bucks, but there are cheaper options out there if you have a limited budget. I'll leave a link down below to a few that's out there. It's hard to show how something feels, but take my word for it, guys. The solid bushings does make it feel more crisp and notchy. Next up for shift mods is the billet aluminum shifter, so stay tuned for that, guys. That wraps it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.